Live with Kelly and Mark star Mark Consuelos has made a wonky remark on a recent morning show episode. During Live's game show segment, Stump Mark, Mark had a slip of the lip, creating some awkwardness on air. Live's trivia contest featured a contestant named Linda, who called in via phone to participate in the host's game. The purpose of the game is for competitors to try and keep Mark, 52, from guessing which of the two given statements about the competing caller was correct. Has moved 25 times within the same city and met Oprah in Chattanooga were the options Mark was given. While he was pondering his response, he asked Linda why she moved so many times within the same city to help him choose his answer. His co-star/wife, Kelly Ripa, 52, inquired if all the relocations happened in New York City because, if so, it made sense. Linda clarified that she moved around a lot in Cleveland, Tennessee, confessing that her dad was a pipe fitter who moved quite a bit when she was younger. Since Linda's voice sounded a little muffled over the phone, Mark had trouble understanding her, causing him to ask her a shocking follow-up question. "Your dad was a pot dealer?" he asked, confused. With a laugh, Linda corrected, "A pipe fitter." "Pipe fitter, got it. Because if your dad was a pot dealer, I would say that was true," Mark joked, attempting to play off his mistake. Mark misspeaks. Mark is not new to having on-air blunders on Live. In an episode that aired in June, he fumbled over his words recently while trying to pronounce hurricane names. Mark announced at the start of the broadcast that June 1st is officially the beginning of hurricane season. He then began working his way through a list of the 21 storm names. Mark read off, Arlene, Brett is next, Cindy, Dawn, Emily, Frank. Kelly had to step in and correct the name to Franklin. Mark said hastily, "Yeah, Franklin, sorry," as he continued to read. The TV anchor struggled to pronounce Idalia, once again requiring Kelly's assistance. Mark then stumbled over Nigel, pronouncing it Nigel, before Kelly helped her husband out. This isn't the first time Mark has felt the pressure of live television. Oops. In May, he called a fan by the wrong name while chatting with them on the phone. Kelly and Mark were taking part in their daily Grow for It spring trivia segment, in which fans ring in to answer a question in the hopes of winning a prize. Mark slipped up and referred to their first caller Charlotte instead of Sonia. He opened the segment by saying, "On the phone is Sonia Heath from Charlotte, North Carolina." He added dramatically, "Hey there, good morning, Charlotte." Kelly looked over at her husband's notes and muttered hastily, "Sonia, that's Sonia." She added more clearly for the camera, "Sonia." Mark looked down to double-check the caller's name and said, "Oh, Sonia, she's from Charlotte." "Yeah, sorry." The presenter looked ruffled before throwing himself into a conversation with the viewer. Mark replaced Ryan Seacrest as Kelly's new co-host on April 17.